Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, welcome back to my channel. So I'm really eager about today's video because I really wanted to talk to you about this. I am recognizing that a lot of new agents are getting into real estate lately because real estate right now is very popular and very glamorized. And as exciting as that is, because in my opinion, this truly is the best career out there, I'm noticing a lot of agents getting into the business and then quickly getting out of the business, which is my biggest source of inspiration for today's video. Why are agents getting out of the business just as quickly as they got into the business before even giving it a real shot? Because real estate is not as easy as it looks, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. I meet a lot of amazing men and women of all age groups that tell me that they're considering getting into the business and they want my advice, which I'm always happy to give. And oftentimes they do start taking their classes, they then pass their tests, they then get their license, sign on with a broker, and they do become real estate agents. But as I watch their journey or their career path, either on social media from afar or in person if they're in my office, I notice that their time as being a real estate agent is very short-lived. Now, this is not all real estate agents. There are so many agents who get into the business and they kill it and they sell so many houses, and I'm like rooting them on from afar. I'm so proud of them. But I'm noticing that the other side of the spectrum, agents that are getting into the business and quickly getting out, I'm seeing a lot more often. I want any new agents or anyone watching this considering getting into real estate to know that being a successful real estate agent is very possible, but it requires hard work, consistency, and a strong mindset to get there. I know that on TV, in movies, on Instagram, on Facebook, even YouTube, real estate almost seems too good to be true, right? It looks super easy, like you go to class, you take your classes, you pass your tests, you sign on with a broker, you meet clients, and then you make these huge commissions, right? Well, right, but there's a lot of things that have to happen in between you getting clients and getting paid your commissions. It makes me sad to hear about new agents who get into the business and then quickly give up, or they start their classes and they lose all motivation to even take their test. Why? Because of that, I want to give you 5 tips to maximize your experience as a new or aspiring realtor to help you make this a long-term career, to help you push through the challenges that may come up so that you can accomplish all of your real estate goals. Tip number 1 is learn everything. Learning real estate, I always say, is like learning to speak a whole new different language. So don't be hard on yourself if you feel very overwhelmed in the beginning. That's completely normal. I used to teach an Ignite class back in Tucson, and Ignite is a course that Keller Williams created to help new agents learn from seasoned agents on how to build a successful business. And when I was teaching Ignite, not always, but often, there would be this one agent that would be in the class and they would be this know-it-all that wanted me and everyone in the class to believe that they already knew everything there was to know about real estate and they don't really need to pay attention. Every time I ask a question, they try to over-answer and just make it so known that they know all the answers. And whenever I watched these people's careers from afar after Ignite, not only did they usually not do any business, but most of the time, they got out of real estate altogether. Now, there's a huge list of reasons why they could have decided to get out of real estate or because they weren't doing business, but from my perspective, I truly believe that when you come into real estate with the mindset that there's nothing more for you to learn, that you already know it all, it's not gonna go over well. Learn as much as you can from books, from YouTube, from your colleagues in your office to absorb it all, learn it, and then become a rock star agent using all of the different techniques, tips, and tricks that you've learned. Tip number 2 is drop your ego. Please leave your egos at the door. There's a big difference between being confident and being cocky, and cockiness in this business is very quickly realized, not just by your clients, but also by your colleagues. Quick story time. When I first got into real estate, I always made sure that I was the first one at the office and the last one to leave, because from my perspective, I was like, well, what am I going home to? I have no business. So because I was oftentimes the only team member in the office, I would always get leads from my team leaders. And these leads would be leads that are $100,000 buyers or sellers that do want to sell, but their houses are an hour away, and I would take everything in the beginning of my career. I had no ego, because to me at that time, anything above 0 was a profit. Now, I am all for having a niche market, whether that be only wanting to sell high-end luxury homes or not wanting to sell houses below a certain amount. I get that and I respect that. I'm just saying that in the beginning of your career, if you have nothing else going on, It's okay to take a $100,000 buyer. I noticed agents at my office, they would sit around all day waiting for something big, even when they had nothing else going on, and they would be insulted if someone offered them a $100,000 buyer because in their opinion, they're too good for that. Here's the thing, sometimes taking those leads that are looking at a lower price point than you want to do in the future, or taking that seller listing that's an hour away, not only will it teach you something, you're going to learn something from working with them, not only will you then be able to give that client a wow experience and hopefully get referrals in the future, but it'll also give you the confidence that you need to be able to work with so many more clients in the future. Tip number 3 is dress for success. When you dress for success, you're gonna feel your best. When you show up at the office looking good, you're gonna feel good and you're gonna put out the energy that you need to put out to have skyrocket confidence and to build a business that you believe in. Quick snack break. These videos can take a long time to record sometimes, guys. I just needed a little something. These are mangoes, spicy stuff on them, bomb. Game changer. Tip number 4 is believe in yourself. There are millions of extremely successful real estate agents, and if they can make it in this business, you can too. Just decide. Decide that you are going to be a successful real estate agent. Commit yourself to the process that it's gonna take with hard work, with determination and consistency to get you there, and then you will succeed without a doubt. And last but not least, tip number 5, have a big why and set clear goals. If you're not familiar with what a big why is the reason why you want to succeed. So for example, my big why is I have to succeed because I want to show my family the life that I believe that they deserve to live, and because I want financial freedom. Having a big why helps you push past the days when you don't feel like working, when you don't feel like waking up early, when you don't feel like making 20 extra calls, because your why will always drive you. If I don't show up, if I don't work hard for my clients, I will not have financial freedom, and I won't be able to buy my mom her dream car. And I'm buying my mom her dream car, and I'm gonna record a video of it and I'm gonna show all of you. But yeah, my why helps me on the days when I'm just not feeling it, because my why reminds me that I have to show up if I wanna create this massive successful business that I envision. Setting your big why is vital because it's gonna help you stay in a positive mindset when the going gets tough, and it's gonna help you push past your limited beliefs. So when you turn off this video, if you don't have one already, think about it. Why do you wanna be in real estate? Why do you wanna be successful? Write it down so that you can remind yourself when the going gets tough, this is my goal. Speaking of goals, writing down your goals, even your short-term goals, is a game changer. Do you wanna make $100,000 for the year, $200,000 for the year? Do you wanna make over $1 million for the year? Write it down. Do you wanna make 2 calls today? Do you wanna make 200 calls today? Do you wanna get 2 listing appointments a day? Write that down. Whatever your short-term goals are, write that down also and put it somewhere that you can constantly see it as a reminder of what you're working towards. And so, those are my 5 tips. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please let me know by thumbsing the video up or commenting below. I just want to see more agents not just get into the business, but stay in the business and to have thriving, successful real estate careers. And I truly believe that if you implement these 5 tips, it'll help you do just that. As always, lovely people, thank you for watching. Thank you for all of your love and support. And go kill it. Spread kindness and sell so many houses along the way. Bye.